frogs, allays and wardens. This is everything you need to know about the new Minecraft 1.19 mobs. Hello everyone, 1.19 is here, and with 1.19 we've got some brand new mobs that I'm going to introduce you to. I don't think it's a big fan of frogs. Oh, it literally just took the frog out. I totally didn't see that coming. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favourite new feature of Minecraft 1.19, the Wild update? I'd be really interested to know. And while you're down there, maybe consider liking and subscribing the video. It costs you nothing, but it really helps out the channel. We are going to go into detail about all three of these brand new Minecraft 1.19 mobs. But first up, we're going to talk about the Allay. You can find these useful friendly mobs in mansions, inside the prison rooms, or in the cages by pillager towers. To make friends, simply free them. Easy, right? Once you have freed up your little mate, all you need to do is right click on him with something in your hand, like that, and he'll go off and look for more of that thing. I've just given this guy a potato. Hopefully, he'll come back with a few more. Now, I'm going to be honest, these are not very bright. They can take a very long time to find something. So don't get too excited about this function. It's more fun than it is useful. But this is the mob that we voted for in the recent mob vote. So we asked for it. We could have others, but no, we wanted this one. This floaty around blue thing that carries the thing that you've just given it for a very long time before often not coming back with any more. You could have had the glare, but no, you didn't want that one. You wanted the Allay. What is nice, however, is that Allay will follow you around. Giving it an item will mean it stays with you because it doesn't like moving away from the player once they've given it an item. Look, it's panicking, I've done away from it there. But if I keep wandering in this direction, it will keep coming. And then if I stand still, eventually it will look around 64 block area around where I am standing. You can take any item you've given an Allay back by right clicking on it. That gives you back that item. It's worth noting that you can't give it a name tag, but you can give it a name. It won't go and collect more name tags for you. It's also worth mentioning that's the same for leads. But once you've got him in a lead, you can take him wherever you want, even if you've got nothing to give him. And because of that, you can tie him to a fence post and he'll stay wherever you want him to stay. You also can't accidentally damage one of these fellas if it's holding something that you want it to collect. But if you take that thing back, all of a sudden, it is fair game and it goes into panic mode and starts flying around like a mad thing. When it comes to allays, that is just about it. So I suppose let's knock on to frogs. Frogs only spawn naturally in two biomes. The brand new mangrove swamps and the old style swamps. This is a pretty tiny one. In fact, this might be the smallest swamp I've ever seen. However, you can get them in other areas too, and I'll show you how in just a moment. There are three different frog variants. The warm variant, which is this lovely orange colour. The temperate variant, which is this light colour. And the cold variant, which is this green colour. And I gotta be honest, I'd have thought the light colour would have been cold to match in with the slow, and the green colour would have been like the swamps. But no, that's not how we've got it. Frogs are without doubt the best jumpers in Minecraft. To get out of a hole, they can jump up to 8 blocks high, and also they take far less fall damage than any other mob. When jumping, they often aim for lily pads and also drip leaves. Frogs become very interested in you when you are holding a slime ball. That's because this is the block that we use to breed them. Very simply, bang, one on one, one on another, they get together, and that is them breeding, believe it or not. We get a little bit of experience, and one of the frogs goes for a little wander into some water. And once it reaches the water, it lays some of this frog spawn, which is just a nice texture on top of that water there. And eventually, that frog spawn will become tadpoles. And those tadpoles will later turn into frogs. And this is where you can get all three variants, even though only two variants naturally spawn. Holding a bucket of water, just like a fish, click on a tadpole. I've now got a bucket of tadpole, which I think is hilarious. And if you get yourself a few, you can go to a few different biomes and get yourself a few different variants of frog. So if I wanted some frogs in my ice spike biome, I just get myself some water, put down a light so it doesn't freeze, and place my tadpole right in there. And when that grows up, that is going to emerge as a green frog variant. I'm now going to show you one of the funniest and possibly best features of these frogs. See how high they're jumping? They're wicked. Frogs and slimes have a very interesting relationship. You can see that frog there just sucked that small slime into its mouth using its tongue. Now that's only true of the small slime variants, not the larger ones. But when the frog sees them, down it goes. I'm having a little bit of that. Takes its slime ball, thank you very much. Leaves that for me to pick up, and the last one as well. So this is a really good way potentially for us to be able to develop a brand new type of slime farm, as long as we found a way of killing the larger slimes first. Frogs have a similar relationship with small magma cubes as well. You'll see off he goes and bashes away exactly the same way as he did with the baby slimes with the small magma cubes. In fact, they love the magma cubes even more, but they drop a brand new block. And Froglights are a great new potential light source and building block for Minecraft 1.19. We have got the pearlescent, the verdant, and the ochre blocks. And the colour of the block you get depends on the variety of frog that kills the magma cube. The naturally spawning light coloured frog will give you this pearlescent froglight, the green frog will give you this verdant froglight, and the orange frog will give you this ochre froglight. And holding all three of these froglights in your inventory at the same time will give you the brand new advancement with our powers combined. So that's your Allay and your frog. Now we're getting serious. It's time to look at the Warden. And you're going to find the Warden in this brand new cave biome, the Deep Dark. Wherever you see this really cool looking block, the Shrieker. The Shrieker basically calls upon the Warden when it finds movement or vibration nearby. So if I jump, these sensors set the Shriekers off. If these things get set off 4 times, the Warden comes to visit. Now I've set these off a few times already, so let's see if we're nearly there. There is another one. There is another one, and up comes the... This is terrifying. It takes just under 7 seconds for the Warden to spawn in, and for that period you have the opportunity to run away a lot, because this guy is going to kill you. The Warden is able to hunt its prey on both vibration and also a sense of smell. It uses vibration first with the aid of the skulk sensors to just sense where things might be. And depending on its anger level towards that thing will depend on whether or not it decides to attack. Each entity gets assigned an anger level of between 0 and 150. If you cause vibration or something like that, the anger level towards you specifically goes up a certain amount. When it reaches 80, the Warden gets really upset and gets out a big old scream. It also makes everything extremely dark around you. It gives the darkness effect so you can't really see what's going on. And then eventually you irritate it enough that it ends up screaming at you like that. Now the Warden has 2 attack modes. One is its melee mode, which is its most dangerous, and the second is a sonic mode, which it uses if it can't reach you. It's a ranged attack, and it really hurts, although I gotta be honest, the melee one hurts more. The sonic ranged attack will hit you for 15 hearts, whereas the melee attack will hit you for 22.5. Yes, that is insta-death, 1 hit. And on health, the Warden is the toughest mob in the game. It has 250 hearts that you have to slap through before you can actually kill it. And obviously, if it can kill you with 1 hit, you've got to hit it a lot of times without it hitting you for you to have the chance of getting what you want out of it, which is the drop, the Skulk Catalyst, which is frankly the opportunity for infinite experience. And don't think you're going to kill it with lava, because it literally could not care less. It is completely immune to lava and fire damage. It is, however, not immune to fall damage. So if I take out this block and it falls all the way down there, it will take damage on dropping. You notice I've got these dripstones in there, and it takes damage every time. Not enough to kill it, but it certainly started to hurt it. If you listen to the heartbeats of the Warden, you can notice that they slow down when it is less angry. When it gets back to 0 and stays at 0 for 60 seconds, it will despawn by burying itself back into the ground, unless it's in liquid, in which case it will just despawn immediately. Don't forget to let me know in the comments below, what is your favourite feature about the Minecraft 1.19 Wild update? I have to be honest, these Minecraft 1.19 update new mobs are brilliant, and the Warden terrifies me. And I will look forward to seeing you in another video. You take it easy now. Bye.